Hey everybody, Matty here with Altcoin Buzz. Happy Sunday. Hope you're having a great weekend so far. We are discussing the potential for Ethereum to absorb all value in crypto. That's according to a certain MakerDAO creator. We'll take a look at that. We'll take a look as well at RenBTC, which is quietly going live in his latest bid to bring Bitcoin to Ethereum along that kind of trajectory that I mentioned just a moment ago. And here on blog.synthetics.io, the Ether Collateral trial is now complete. We have news about Kyber Network. MakerDAO is in the news. They've received 2,500 Bitcoin in 2 days as wrapped Bitcoin lock-in jumps 1,921%. So WBTC or wrapped Bitcoin is a way to bring Bitcoin on the Ethereum network. More on that in this video. Here we have a tweet from DapRadar we'll cover. Safe Haven is also in the news. So we'll take a look, guys, at all these stories. We'll also take a look at the market here to kick things off on CoinGecko.com. We're down a little bit today, down 0.1% overall, $255.1 billion. As you can see, things are generally flat, but down actually in the last hour. If you take a more micro snapshot, Bitcoin right now $9,130 at the time of this recording with a dominance of 65.7%. So is it possible for Ethereum to somehow absorb all the value in cryptocurrency? Well, according to Rune Christensen, he said recently that DeFi, decentralized finance, could end up attracting all value in crypto and bring it to Ethereum specifically. And he based his assumption on a single transaction that saw millions of WBTC locked. We'll get to that later in the video. Many were quick to find flaws with the prediction, citing growing gas prices. So these are all variables to consider. Here's what Mr. Christensen said initially on the 20th of May. 4 million DAI was just mined with WBTC, again, wrapped Bitcoin in a single transaction. This really showcases the latent demand for non-ETH assets, and it's the beginning of a broader trend of DeFi acting as an economic vacuum that will eventually attract almost all value to the Ethereum blockchain. Christensen is the founder of MakerDAO, and he's one of the best-known individuals when it comes to the decentralized finance movement. He claims that the $4 million minted signals that there is a massive total addressable market for DeFi. And of course, since this is also an Ethereum project, that also includes the world's largest altcoin. A similar assertion was made by Andrew Keys of Digital Asset Risk Management. He's one of the managing partners there. Keys wrote in a blog post earlier in the year stating that Ethereum has a massive market opportunity, and he even gave an estimate which exceeds $80 trillion. He said, quote, "We will be able to trustlessly and digitally represent fiat, gold, software, licenses, equity, debt, derivatives, loyalty points, reputation ratings, and much, much more that we can't even conceive of yet." Now, of course, in order to get there, we're going to have to solve a couple of problems, not the least of which is scaling. This article goes on to describe how Ethereum 2.0 promises to solve some of those issues that we're currently facing that are brought up here, for example, by Ceteris Paribus. Gas prices, for example, on Ethereum have been skyrocketing over the past month. Average gas price is now 41 Gwei, up 4 times since the end of April. On Coindesk.com, similar news being covered. RenBTC quietly goes live in latest bid to bring Bitcoin to Ethereum. Article just from a couple days ago, the 22nd of May. The latest implementation of Bitcoin on the Ethereum blockchain quietly went live this last week. While the smart contracts have been deployed on Ethereum, RenVM itself is not actually on mainnet. This is because RenVM is a distinct network separate to Ethereum. The final mainnet Sub-Zero version of RenVM won't be deployed until later. That's according to Taiyang Zhang, the CEO of the company. The minted RenBTC so far has been from our own internal testing and Kane from SynthetiX testing the system. The public hasn't been able to mint RenBTC thus far. You guys can read about related news here on the SynthetiX blog, blog.synthetics.io. The Ether Collateral trial is now complete. The 3-month Ether Collateral trial is now complete. This trial was intended to test demand for ETH as an on-ramp into SynthetiX.exchange, allowing traders to borrow SETH against their ETH at a collateralization ratio of 150%. 1 month into the trial, there was a bug disclosure that, while it didn't threaten funds, was still sufficient reason to pause the creation of new loans. This post will outline withdrawal details as well as the next step, which will be launching another trial. If this has affected you guys, I encourage you to read further. Of course, we'll link to this in the description below. A little bit of news here with Kyber Network at Kyber Network on Twitter. We're happy to announce a major Kyber milestone. Kyber has crossed US $1 billion worth of trades and almost 1 million transactions performed entirely on chain. Ethereum, hashtag DeFi. This from the 14th of May, so a little over a week ago. Congratulations to the Kyber Network. That is indeed a major milestone. Getting back to that news about wrapped Bitcoin, we're on CryptoPotato.com. MakerDAO receives 2,500 Bitcoin in 2 days as wrapped Bitcoin lock-in jumps 1,921%. So again, wrapped Bitcoin, also known as WBTC, it's a way to bring Bitcoin on the Ethereum network. And this is done through a centralized custodial service that then releases Bitcoin as an ERC20 token, and this way Bitcoin can be used in various DeFi tools on Ethereum. So similarly, if you've not heard of MakerDAO, they are a decentralized lending protocol on Ethereum, which issues the stablecoin DAI, DAI, in return for ETH-based collateral. And since Bitcoin can be represented on Ethereum in the form of wrapped Bitcoin, that means Bitcoin too can be used as ETH-based collateral on MakerDAO. And on the 20th of May, just over 130 Bitcoin were locked into MakerDAO in the form of WBTC, wrapped Bitcoin. However, just 2 days later, 22nd of May, that number jumped to 2,628. So this sudden influx coincides with a massive 1,500 Bitcoin order that went into the MakerDAO on the 21st of May. The event was noted by decentralized finance developer Emiliano Bonassi at the time. He tweeted the following on the 21st of May: OMG, mint request 1,500 WBTC. DappRadar is tweeting about this at wrapped Bitcoin impact on Uniswap protocol. Recently, there has been a massive increase in trading volumes on Uniswap. Total ETH, WBTC, and WBTC ETH trading volumes grew by 51% in the first 20 days of May. Hashtag DeFi, blockchain, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. And finally, guys, we have some news out of Safe Haven, SHA at Safe Haven IO on Twitter. They tweeted the following on the 23rd of May: even as the world has slowed, our decentralized finance technology continues to move forward in all cases. We are legitimizing our methods of maintaining and securing digital assets as we will continue doing such. And as you can see here, they've listed an image relating to digital patents, and they're tagging Bitcoin, they're tagging VeChain, Inherity, SafeKey, and blockchain. So you have another opinion here as far as what that may mean. If you have no idea how big this is, I suggest you read the abstract. Long-term people holding a long-term vision is the only way to be successful. Quality will always outperform short-term moon boy vision. Couldn't agree more. If you guys want to read more about Safe Haven token utility, its usage, and its benefits, maybe you're not quite up to speed on what the project is all about, take a look at this medium.com post. It's a good run through of really what the value proposition is and where they intend to go and what their features are. But that about wraps it up for today, everybody. Do be sure you're following us on all the regular social media channels. Do be sure you sign up to our newsletter as well. And keep checking back into altcoinbuzz.io for all the latest. Go ahead, like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell, of course, to receive notifications if you enjoyed today's video. Best of luck, guys, if you choose to invest on this Sunday. Have a great till end to your weekend. And of course, as always, we do hope to see you again soon in our next video. Take care.